Join us over the next few weeks as we follow the route of the stunning Northumberland 250. Heading back to the honey farm now, and the rain's just coming again. Because there's another museum here that we want to see.
Got round the back, didn't it?
Yes.
It's raining now though.
Driving, isn't it, now again? That's the cafe bus. You come down here, you see all this vintage tractors, old tandem there. Nice old big mangle.
Yeah.
That used to be one of my jobs when I was a kid, mangling the hankies for my mum. Just up here there's a viewing platform where we might be able to see some work going on at the farm.
It's a bit warm in here.
Right. This isn't on an industrial scale. Again, this is Mr. Ashworth's field of expertise. Let me just wipe the lens. What do you think now?
We've got spinners down here. Big spinner there.
It's a lot bigger than ours.
Yes. Looks like a vat of honey in the plastic tub in the middle. We've got the frames stacked up. And bottling plant line there.
I bet it's a lovely place to work.
The smell will be phenomenal. You can smell it in here, can't you?
Could smell it in the shop bit as well, couldn't you?
Yeah, fresh honey.
Unfortunately, there's no one in there doing anything.
Probably
at lunchtime, isn't it? Yeah. This was supposed to be a short visit, but there's so much more to see.
A nice old Fordson.
What is it? It's not tractor wheels like we know them, is it?
No, it's for
Ploughing.
No, it's just for traction.
Right.
Rather than having tyres, they've got the paddles.
Right, yeah. I suppose because
Just
playing mud.
Yeah.
Clay or whatever. There's a picture of a lifeboat again. Been pulled out.
The Berwick lifeboat, I think it is.
Oh, a Fowler. Oh,
But I think it's the tractor that they're more interested in.
It's a Fowler 33 lifeboat tractor. Lee, I hope you're enjoying all these little lifeboat visits. If you're watching us, do let us know, because we've done quite a lot of lifeboat stuff in this series. Lee's the guy who showed us around the lifeboat station up in the northwest a few months ago. Wow, now we are getting to the old stuff.
Again,
Another Fordson
with the metal wheels. And the crank handle to start it.
this museum goes on and on. Apparently, when we get inside, there's a lot more to see that might take us back to our younger days as well. An Elder oil cake mill. I have no idea. Thank you. Oh wow. Right, well, for a start, I know you can get modern ones these days at the DAB radios, but that's my gran and granddad Sheriff's radio. Little bush. And lots of those irons over there, Keith.
Yeah.
We've got quite a collection of the old
Irons.
that might get turned into lamps one day. I remember the old Electrolux still in the Hoover
Yeah.
vacuum as well. $1 Canadian bill there. Wow, this is a treasure trove, isn't it?
It is.
I remember those as well.
Yes.
Somewhere. I don't know
Magnetic
even where
tape.
now. I remember my Uncle Jim recording me on a tape like that. I must have been about 4 or 5 playing with Lego.
Mm-hmm.
And that old Hoover down there you can see with the brown bag. That's the first Hoover style I remember my mum having. Daz washing powder as well. We always had Daz. I like places like this.
We were personal people.
Were you? Not
We had,
Omo.
we had to be with CrossFit.
Oh, yeah. Omo's one that's gone, isn't it?
Yes. I wonder why.
Old newspapers, the Berwick Bulletin. Oh, I love it in here.
The old golden shred.
The golly.
The golly.
No, that's a coffee grinder, isn't it? You fancy that one in the van? The old pop bottles. Tunnocks snack balls. Not heard of that. I've only heard of Tunnocks tea cakes.
Yeah. We had a bread bin that colour as well.
Yeah, what this?
Cream
Yeah.
and green.
My great uncle Eric, my mum's uncle, had a shop, a grocer's shop. And I just remember these old scales. And I used to sit on a counter like this. And he'd have the meat slicer.
Yeah.
And the meat slicer would be there. And I'd just be sat there like that with my hand really close to it. Imagine these days, the fuss
Health
and
and safety.
thought nothing of it.
I still haven't seen a typewriter like that old electric one.
Oh, that you've said about
That's gone, I know.
military uniforms. Gas masks.
See, I've got some gas masks from the Second World War.
Yeah. Your granddad had a bad experience, didn't he, in the First World War?
Yes, my mum's dad. he was gassed in one of the battles. I can't remember which one it was now. But, he never spoke about it, but he was gassed.
Must have been horrific.
Yeah. Now, would you have believed our lawnmower is in a
Yes, that's the one we've got, isn't it?
yeah, Suffolk Punch? We've got a couple of those actually.
We have got one that needs repairing, haven't we? I remember the first time I mowed a lawn
With one of those.
was with one of those. The first
Yeah.
time I was ever allowed to push a mower with a grass box like that.
Yeah.
The Shanks' new British tier, Arbroath, London. And in the 70s, one of my mum's proudest ornaments that she had on display was one of these Shire horses with a cart on the back. Not quite that big, but
Yeah.
she loved that horse. I don't know what this is.
So what?
Oh, garden. Oh, sorry, it's here. Garden sprayer. Tank will be filled with a desired pesticide, and then the hand crank sprayer will be used and moved easily around a large garden. Goes on and on, doesn't it?
It does.
Little matchboxes.
Yes. A real mixture of things, isn't it?
It is, isn't it?
All the old planes.
The old blowtorches as well.
Mm.
Again, another memory when my sister, because my sister's quite a bit older than me, and when her and her husband bought their first house, I remember I must have been only 5 or 6, because they got married when I was 4 or 5. They had the house they bought had the old brown paint, which is probably lead paint, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I remember holding one of those to help burn it
Burn
off.
it off.
I think it probably held it a bit too close at some point. Early milking machines.
Yeah. That looks like our butter churn. I
Yeah.
don't think it is.
I'm going to have to bring you a bit closer to show you these motorbikes. This one's an old BSA. An AGS?
Never heard of AGS.
No. AGS 1950 350cc competition trails bike. Not a name I know. Anybody heard of this one before? That BSA there. Looks like it was one that was used by a postman. Or is it a policeman?
GPO,
GPO.
post office.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I've just found the sign here.
BSA W356, 1935, 500cc side valve. During the restoration of this machine, the engine and frame numbers were checked with the BSA Owners Club, whose records revealed that in 1935 it was issued to the London Post Office and used for delivering telegrams. What's a telegram? Post Office colour green was then green. It was decided to complete a painting of the machine on active service, delivering a telegram in a London street.
There's another word from the past.
Yeah.
Linguaphone.
Linguaphone.
Come down here, we can look down. Quite a collection of tractors, trucks, in all states of repair and disrepair. Like I said, a treasure trove of history.
Yes.
This wooden contraption here is a potato sorter. Belongs to Couch and Sons of Harleston, Northamptonshire, who traded from 1800 until 1974, manufacturing agricultural implements, most notably corn and seed dressing machines. And from 1885 they developed the potato sorter, which was the first attempt to mechanise the process. This example is thought to date from the 1920s. I can't see an example of the telly that we had, but when the first telly we had, that I was very excited, it was rented. I was very excited when it came. First telly I remember, I don't know if we had one before then, but it was rented, and the way we paid for it was to put a coin in the slot, slot. And it always used to seem to run out when Blue Peter was on.
That wind's getting up again.
It is. I'm so glad we came here and it told us about this bit as well.
Yes.
The van's only there, it's not far. Brilliant. If you're up near Berwick-upon-Tweed, come to the honey farm and have a look at this bit of the museum as well. But watch the steps because they're slippy. Back in the day, even trucks were a nicer shape, weren't they?
Yes.
Had more character about them. One of Cambridge's own trucks as well, ERF.
Or armoured car.
Then over here We've got a 2007
Renault
Renault
Master.
Master long wheelbase with a border collie looking out the driver's window. What a find, eh?
Mm.
Heading back now to the van. Time to move on a bit further. That wind's blowing me almost off my feet at some points when it gusts. Faye's not seen me. Oh, there she is. There's Nav. Now he's worried because he can't see Keith. Oh, he's just seen him over the other side. So next on the route is Duddo. And there are 5 stones here.